Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Friday, July 13th. Well, before we get to the weather situation here in the Mid-Atlantic region for the weekend and for the rest of the country, let's kind of recap what happened on the sun yesterday. Early afternoon yesterday, there was in fact a solar flare. It was classified as an X-class solar flare by the solar scientists, which is their strongest, highest level classification. It occurred around 12:50 Eastern Time, and this particular plot here shows some X-ray output in a couple different pass bands, and right here you can see there was certainly indications. These are 5-minute averages of the solar X-ray output in a couple different pass bands, and right here about 12:50 in the afternoon yesterday there it was captured that there was in fact a solar flare coming from that sunspot that we talked about yesterday, AR 1520, that happened to be directly facing the Earth yesterday, and therefore the coronal mass ejection that occurred is in fact headed towards the Earth, and there certainly can be some enhanced northern lights over the next few nights, even in the northern part of the U.S. Well, NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory also captured this solar flare early yesterday afternoon. We'll take a look at that right here, run this little loop here, and here emanating from the sunspot area AR 1520, this Solar Dynamics Observatory actually captured a pulse of extreme ultraviolet radiation. Again, this is occurring right at the time of that solar flare yesterday afternoon. Now, one last thing we'll show, we've shown this before, this is a NOAA forecast track for the coronal mass ejection, and this little yellow circle right here represents the Earth. Here's the sun, and right there is the explosion from yesterday afternoon. It looks like, again, it's a direct impact on the Earth's atmosphere. The expectation is that the geomagnetic storms can occur late tonight into early Saturday morning, and northern lights can be a result over the next few nights, late tonight, and then again tomorrow night, and probably the next night as well. So again, there was a solar storm yesterday afternoon, and from AR 1520, a direct impact on the Earth's atmosphere over the next couple of days. So we'll continue to monitor that situation here at the SIweather.com. Well, let's get back to the local weather conditions. This is a U.S. map, latest radar map, and a couple of things going on here. We've talked about this the last several days. Just some heavy rain here associated with a stalled out frontal system in this particular part of the country. All of this is now starting to advance to the north and east. This little patch of showers and thunderstorms right here looks like it's headed up into Pennsylvania so the first time in a few days we'll have some shower thunderstorm activity moving up into the Mid-Atlantic region, and that'll be kind of the trend for the entire weekend here in the Mid-Atlantic region. We'll have increased humidity levels, rather hot, and a shower or thunderstorm at just about any time, although most of the time will be rain-free. Any of these storms can produce some heavy rainfall as they are slow movers, because again the upper atmosphere winds are still very, very light throughout much of the country. Unusual, there's still this band of showers and thunderstorms out in the southwestern part of the country, some of which have rotated around into the Los Angeles metro region, so they have a shot at some showers and thunderstorms to close out the work week, along with all the rain here headed for the northeastern part of the country. Let's take a look at a GFS forecast map for tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. This is from last night's 0Z run. Moisture now has moved into the Mid-Atlantic region. Again, this is what was kind of stalled out south and west of the Mid-Atlantic region for the last few days, but the GFS is putting out some moisture all the way up into New England now. There still is quite a bit of monsoonal type moisture here in the southwestern part of the country. This kind of moves in with Pacific moisture, and again there's some rotation around, at least during the day today, into the southwestern part of California, so even Los Angeles can get a shower or thunderstorm today. But basically a hot and humid weekend, more clouds than sun, with a shower or thunderstorm at just about any time here in the Mid-Atlantic region, and any of the storms that do form can contain some heavy rainfall. So that's for now. Stay tuned to the SIweather.com for updates during the day on the SI Meteorology.